All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. All right, another sad day in the world of music as Moody Blues co founder Mike Pinder has passed away at the age of 82. If you forgot about Mike Pinder, he was a founding member of the band, which formed back in 1964. Pinder played keyboards. He was also a jack of all trades, could pretty much play any instrument. He was part of the band's most commercially successful period. In the UK, the band scored #1 albums with classics like On the Threshold of a Dream, A Question of Balance, and one of my favorite all time Moody Blues albums, Every Good Boy Deserves Favor. Also, if you're a fan of what some consider to be the best work of the band, which is Days of Future Past, um, Mike composed the portion of that called Dawn is a Feeling. And you kind of have to listen to that from start to finish to really appreciate that. Justin Hayward says Mike was a natural born musician who could play any style of music with warmth and love. His reimagining and rebuilding, literally, of the Mellotron gave us our identifiable early sound. Um, and again, he was a huge part of my own musical journey. Justin says, my sincere condolences to his loving and devoted family. Mike Pinder left the Moody Blues following the 1978 album Octave. Basically, he did that so he could spend more time with his family. The Moody Blues had a 6-year hiatus prior to Octave, and apparently the time off really changed his life. He decided to settle down and raise his family. Outside of the Moody Blues, Pinder made guest appearances, and one of them was on John Lennon's album Imagine. He also embarked on a solo career, releasing 2 very interesting albums in 1976 and then again in 1994. His album Among the Stars in 94 marked Pinder's return to public life after disappearing upon leaving the Moody Blues. He also had a consultancy role with the company Atari. So that was kind of interesting to find out about Mike Pinder. A statement from Pinder's family said, Michael Thomas Pinder died on Wednesday, April 24th, 2024, at his home in Northern California, surrounded by his devoted family. Michael's family would like to share with his trusted friends and caring fans that he passed away peacefully. His final days were filled with music, encircled by the love of his family. Michael lived his life with a childlike wonder, walking a deeply introspective path which fused the mind and the heart. They continued here saying he created his music and the message he shared with the world from his spiritually grounded place. As he always said, keep your head above the clouds, but keep your feet on the ground. His authentic essence lifted up everyone who came into contact with him. They concluded by saying his lyrics, philosophy, and vision of humanity and our place in the cosmos will touch generations to come. His bandmate John Lodge remarked, all the love possible goes out from the Lodge family to Mike's family today. Notably, and this is, I guess, a little bit of a silver lining here, in 2018, Pinder did appear alongside his former colleagues in the Moody Blues when they were finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is back in 2018. Pinder later reflected on the moment on his website and said, the Rock Hall of Fame people were wonderful, but then he said, the ceremony was too long and the sound too loud for the room, but there were moments of great interest. He added, for For the Moody families, it was the opportunity to share in several days of love, past memories, and making new memories for our families. All the band brought their children and grandchildren, and that was magic. The grandchildren got to see that the music has remained relevant and impactful for 50 years. As of yet, Pinder's cause of death hasn't been revealed. And again, I'm not going to do any crazy, wild conspiracy speculation here because I get destroyed by it. And 82 is like 135 in big pharma years, so 82 is past the life expectancy here in the United States. And anyway, folks, a great musician, right? Just an influential musician. I can't help but wonder if other bands like Pink Floyd and Yes, and countless others that had that more progressive sound were influenced by Mike Pinder. The Moody Blues were a better band, I think, with Mike Pinder in, but I had heard too, and I may have read in a few places that Mike Pinder had a bit of a falling out with the guys, in addition to the fact that he decided that he wanted to spend more time building his family and just living his life, and that's understandable. But it appears that there weren't enough hard feelings to prevent him from going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction back in 2018. That's 6 years ago, which is crazy to think, but it just took way too long for that band to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Again, Mike Pinder is dead at age 82, a great musician. And as I often say toward the end of these videos, they're not making any more Mike Pinders, all right? There are so many musicians that had so much influence, and they had a certain style, a certain aura to them, and they're not making Mike Pinders. And so many of these first-generation classic rockers who are leaving planet Earth, there's nobody coming along to substitute and to take their place, which is really sad. Anyway, our thoughts and prayers, as usual, go out to everybody involved. And thanks for watching. And I will talk to you all soon.